Brahmasvarupini Shive Shubhade Sharanye Chaitanyadayini Bhava Buddhipata-netri Shanti Prade Subhimale Sakalarti Nashe Matar Viraja Satatam Mamarit Saroje Vedanta Veda Paratatva Samurta Rupa Adyantamodharahita Shruti Sarabhuta Eka Dvaya Hi Parama Prakriti Stamadhya Matar Viraja Satatam Mamarit Saroje Maya Manushatanudharini Vishabandhe Leela Vilasakari Maya Dibbarupe Srishti Sthiti Pralayakarini Visha Shakti Matar Viraja Satatam Mamarit Saroje Matar Viraja Satatam Mamarit Saroje Matar Viraja Satatam Mamarit Saroje. O embodiment of Brahman, most beautiful and auspicious one, our refuge, you grant spiritual awakening and take us across the ocean of this world. You are purity itself, the granter of peace and the destroyer of misery. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. Knower of Vedanta, you are the ultimate reality, the essence of Shruti. You have no beginning, middle or end. You are Prakriti, the one without a second. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. O adored one, out of playfulness, you have assumed a human body which is made of divine consciousness. You are the Shakti, power that creates, sustains and destroys the universe. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. Om, peace, peace, peace. Good morning and namaskars to you all. Today's topic is both united in the Atman. Actually, it has been taken from the description of Swami Saradananda Ji Maharaj, who described Sri Ramakrishna's worship of Sharada Devi on a very auspicious new moon night in 1872. Shoroshi Puja, Faloharini Kali Puja. Tithi was Faloharini Kali Puja. This is very auspicious day when this Mother Kali, Divine Mother, according to the Hindus, there are 10 major forms of the Divine Mother. Kali, Tara, Shoroshi, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Bagala, Chinnamasta, Dhamavati, Matangiri, Kamala. So, out of these 10 forms, one form is Shoroshi. And that Shoroshi form, about that in the scripture, it is written that in the Tantra Shastra scripture where the worship of Divine Mother is described, Shiva was telling the Divine Mother Parvati, that has become Tantra. So, according to the Tantra, the Divine Mother has 10 forms, as I told, Kali, Tara, all this. Shoroshi, the third form, is also called Raja Rajeshwari. Raja means king, Rajeshwari means queen. Very royal queen, like that, very beautiful, exquisitely, and Tripura Sundari, another name. According to the Lolita Sahasra Nama, Shoroshi is the most benign and purest form of the Divine Mother. One can worship this deity in a clay image or in a young girl about the age of 16. Shoroshi means a girl of 16 years. According to the Narada Pancharatra, one day Kali became mad at Shiva and took the form of Shoroshi, literally a 16-year-old girl and a paragon of beauty. The Divine Mother takes various forms according to the time and situation. Creation, preservation, destruction are all her play. When killing demons, she takes a destructive form, but she assumes a benign form for her devotees and children. So, this is the scriptural side of that event. Follow Harini Kali Puja. On that day, this Shoroshi Puja, it is as I have described, worship of the Divine Mother in an image or in a girl of 16. And this follow Harini means, follow means result, fruit. Harini means which is taken away, destroyed. Who will take? This Divine Mother. What are the fruits? In this life and in previous lives. We have done so many things, and we can imagine whether we have done good things more or bad things more. If we keep our hand on our chest and just introspect a little, we will understand how the whole world is functioning. How many people are really living the life shown by Buddha, shown by Jesus, shown by Krishna, shown by Ramakrishna. They are living a wonderfully pure life. Mostly we have committed so many things, good things also we did, otherwise we would not have come here. But those people who are completely materialistic minded, we can imagine that they have not done very good things in previous lives or in this life also, because their inner tendency is not spiritual. They have done something which is very materialistic in the physical level, body level, where brutal instinct and animality expresses, demoniac nature. These are prevalent tendencies in those people. And when they are spiritual, their attitude, their behavior, conduct become a different one, higher one. Mind rises to some sublime sphere, raising ourselves to a higher level of feeling, higher level of understanding, higher level of behavior. So, this mother, if we pray to the mother, on that night, follow Harini Kali Puja, we have just done in this Boishak, this month. Boishakhi Purnima is not Jesus, I am sorry, Bhagavan Buddhadev's birth, illumination and giving of the body. The same day it happened, and we have just celebrated that on the 23rd of last month, May. Now coming on the 5th, today is 2nd, so happy Follow Harini Kali Puja greetings in advance to you all. It is on the 5th of June, that auspicious Tithi. Follow Harini means if we on that night, if we offer our prayers to the Divine Mother, then Mother will remove all the effects, results, fruits of our bad activities and good activities. Good activities also bind us to enjoy that. If we do good things, we will be again born to enjoy the fruits of that. Swamiji in his Song of the Sannyasin said that every action will have its fruit, bear its fruit. Good, good, bad, bad. If we do good actions, we surely have done good activities, good actions, good thoughts in our previous lives. That is why we are here. We all could have gone to some other places, to bars, to some sensual enjoyment, enjoy ourselves. But no, we have come to a temple. We could go attend many other talks. We could spend our time in gambling. In many other things are there, drinking, gambling, many other things, everything I am not taking the name. We could have conducted our life in a different way. We could have become murderers, robbers, cheat, thieves, what not. Choice is ours. But because we did something good, meritorious in our previous lives, that is why our inner tendencies have been purified, and we like to lead a spiritual life, God-centric life, something higher values, not always an animal instinct and brutal life remaining in the physical level and sensual level. No, we don't get joy in that. So mind is purified, samskaras, inner tendencies are purified. So our mind wants something higher, not in the physical level only. We want to have some spiritual experience, understanding. That is why we are here. Be as householder devotees, be as nuns and monks. We are all, it proves that we are all on the right track because of the fruits of some good things we did in our previous lives, and also we are trying to do something good in this life. So this mother, if we do good things, that also will bind. This Phaloharini, that fruit, taking away the fruits, mother takes away the bad and good results, fruits of our actions in this life and in previous lives. Then only we will be free, liberated, mukti. If we are still bound by the good thoughts and good things, ego is there, then also we are bound, we are not free. If we want to become free, we have to give up, surrender everything, burn good and bad, meritorious and sinful, all kinds of activities, and disown the results, fruits thereof. That is why in the Gita, Sri Krishna said, Arjuna, do what I am asking for, but don't run after the fruits of it thereof. You have the right to work. Karmanyavadhikaraste mahaphaleshu kadachana. Don't run after the fruit because it will bind you. So do all good things, but in a detached manner. Don't try to get attached and enjoy the fruit of it. Then again you are bound. Yes, you have done something good, enjoy a royal life, but that is also bondage. You are not free. So this wonderful day, very auspicious day, on that day, Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Sharada Devi. And during the worship, both became one, united, both united in the Atman. The worshipper and the worshipped both became united in the Atman, absorbed in Samadhi. So Holy Mother herself said that Sri Ramakrishna, and I quote from Sharada Devi, Sri Ramakrishna left me behind to manifest the motherhood of God to the world. There are significance of this event. Why? Never ever it happened that a husband is worshipping as the God, as the deity, the Divine Mother, his wife. Never it happened in the history. Sri Ramakrishna set a wonderful example. it is there in the Hindus, they believe, and there are in the scripture, Hindu scriptures are there, that yatra narjastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha, where women are held in high esteem, where women are worshipped. Pujyante, if you translate it, it becomes worship, not only holding in high esteem. Its actual meaning is worshipping, where women are worshipped. Jatra narjastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. There, at that place, in that family, in that country, their gods ramante joyfully stay. Means it becomes where gods go and stay, it becomes heaven. So, one of the causes of the whole world, in the whole world, it is not only the scenario in India only. Swami Vivekananda directly hit so many things. He said against all this casteism, then trampling the women by the men folk, and it is there more or less everywhere. Somewhere it is more, somewhere it is less. I have a little experience of South Africa and Zambia. I found in the billboards, one night I was going to just have some night prasad in a devotee's house, and devotee was driving, and I was seeing big billboards written there from government. It is this maltreatment, abuse, women abuse is bad, this, that. I mean, here also this is there, yes, modest. So more or less we find that the male folk take the liberty to do something wrong, not paying the proper respect, due respect, honor to the women folk. There are some societies, some countries where yes, women are held in high esteem, but in India it is not holding in high esteem, giving equal power. It is not equal. Women is considered to be the mother, and you understand the position of the mother in the family. Even in the Western countries, you understand mother is mother, unchallengeable. You cannot say anything against mother. Whatever mother has done, good, right, you can challenge sometimes with your father. It is there, but with mother, all right, we all accept. So, women should be worshipped like mother. Why all this is necessary? There was degradation, degeneration from that ideal. It was there in the Vedic time, Upanishadic time. Society was pure. Women could freely move, and they were given due respect. And if women are given due respect and held in high esteem, with honor, they are treated, dignity, then in that family there will be everything heavenly. The family, the home will turn into a heaven, paradise, where the gods and goddesses stay. So, Sri Ramakrishna had this in his mind. He did many sadhanas, spiritual practices. And his guru, Totapuri, said, and I quote, that he alone is firmly established in the knowledge of Brahman, who can keep intact his renunciation, detachment, discrimination, and self-awareness, even while living with his wife. He alone has attained supreme illumination, who can always look upon men and women alike as the Atman and deal with them accordingly. So it is not that I am telling I am pure, I am God, I am an avatar. It is not that. The taste of the pudding is in its eating. Briksha tamar naam ki phale na parichiyate. Oh tree, what is your name? See my fruit. My fruit will tell my name, what tree I am. So, this, if you are established in Brahman, Atman, then you will see that presence of that divinity, that divine, everywhere in everyone, even in your wife. There is no shortcut in spiritual illumination. Jesus Christ, so many good things said, but he said, yes, you cannot worship God and the mammon together. It is not possible. In India, there is a kahavat. In Hindi, mein kehte hai kahavat, saying, proverbial saying. What is that? Jaha Ram, Sri Ramakrishna many times used to quote. If you read the Gospel, you will find. Jaha Ram, Jaha Kam, Taha Nehi Ram. Jaha Ram, Taha Nehi Kam. What is that? Kam means desire. Generally, the base desire, this lust. Jaha Kam, Taha Nehi Ram. Ram means God. And Kam means lustful attitude. Other desire also there. So long we have our desires, we have to be born. Cause and effect. Nobody is responsible for that. But if we take God's name, if we pray, I will today read out some of the sayings, very simple saying from Sharada Devi, and how we can purify our mind and body and our tendencies and raise ourselves to a higher level of experience. If I am not ready, then even if God comes, I will not be able to recognize, because my mind is not in that level to realize, to recognize that, oh, it is God. Pure, impure. I will be always running after something impure, thinking this is pure. I shall be always running after something unreal, thinking that is real. So long our mind will not be purified, lifted to a higher level of understanding and feeling, our emotions will not be purified. Even though God's grace is there, we will not be able to recognize the God's grace, accept it, and make it in our life and raise ourselves to a higher level of understanding and experience, although God's grace is there. So, just a few words from the Holy Mother Sharada Devi, then we will go to that ceremony of that puja, that night what happened. Holy Mother Sharada Devi is telling us, the Master did not come to destroy anything, he only came to fulfill. Repeat the name of God always. Jesus also said, I have cometh not to destroy but to fulfill. It is we who are necessarily the followers, mostly not having illumination and experience, we create divisions, sects, and try to find out faults with other sects, other prophets, and want to establish my prophet is the greatest one, my prophet is the only prophet, my teacher is the only teacher, my doctrine is the only doctrine, my path is the right path. Still, people are there, they say, if you don't follow this, then you will go to the hell, you will burn there. Maybe Doctor of DD, Doctor of Divinity, speaking all this, it shows that no spiritual understanding and maturity there. Completely misunderstanding of Jesus, but preaching that Jesus is teaching. That is why Swami Vivekananda said, what you are preaching in the name of Christianity, not all, there are good people in every religion, every sect, but many are there, fanatic, dogmatic, speaking something, not understanding what will be the result in the other's mind, people belonging to other faiths and following other truths, other paths, what will be the reaction? What you are teaching in the name of Jesus, it is not Jesus' Christianity, it is churchianity. You are putting something Jesus himself fought so much against the Jewish priests. He found. That is why he had to even take a stick to beat them. See. So, we misunderstand their teachings. So, how to make our mind pure, make it ready for the experience of God, the divine, which is already within, but we don't feel that. If you do something a little against me, I will be angry. If it is something very marvelous, very beautiful, I will be attracted to it. I will be feeling greedy. If my desire is objected, I will feel anger. All these things are there. Lust, greed, anger, these are the big gates to enter into the hell. It is there written in the scripture. In the Gita also, Sri Krishna was telling Arjuna, these are the big open gates, as if we are having that gravity, this pull, it is asking us, pulling us towards the gate, towards hell. Gates are wide open. So Holy Mother is telling, repeat the name of God always in the innermost core of your heart, and in all sincerity take refuge in the Master. Do not bother to know how your mind is reacting to the things around, and do not waste time in calculating and worrying over whether or not you are progressing in the path of spirituality. It is vanity to judge progress for oneself. Have faith in the grace of your Guru and Ishta. Ishta means the God I worship, and Guru means my teacher, the guide, who has asked me to follow this certain path and given the name of my God. So, very simple spiritual life to realize that divine within and divine without. He who has really prayed to the Lord even once has nothing to fear. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. But we have to knock, we have to pray. And who has really prayed to God with longing heart, sincerely, not having hypocrisy, telling something, praying something, uttering some words, inside thinking of something else. No, we cannot fool the God. We can fool ourselves, we can fool many other people also, but we cannot fool God. So we should not be that smart to play with God, asking somebody, oh God, I love you so much, you give me this. Actually, my love is not for the God. My love is for what God will give to me. I have given up everything for you, oh God, you give me. If I can give up everything, God is sitting here, God will automatically manifest Himself through me. So, Holy Mother is telling, it's a simple thing. He who has really prayed to Lord, even once, has nothing to fear. What else does one obtain by the realization of God? Does he grow two horns? He or she will grow some horns? No, his mind becomes pure, and through a pure mind one attains knowledge and awakening. And to purify the mind is to look upon, for the men, for purifying their mind, is to follow one mantra from the Chandi. Vidya samasta stavu devi veda striya samasta sakala jagatsu toikaya puritamambai tat kate stuti stabbo paraparakti. What is the meaning? Meaning is it is in the Chandi, 11th chapter, 6th mantra. Meaning is, salutation to you, Devi, Narayani, who abide as intelligence in the hearts of all beings, granting heavenly reward and final liberation. Means that you abide in every woman as the Divine Mother. You abide in all women. The meaning is O Goddess, O Divine Mother, you are the embodiment of knowledge and you are manifest in all higher and lower forms of conceptual knowledge. You are embodied in every woman in the world. O Mother, you alone are present everywhere in this universe, pervading everything. You are incomparable and beyond expression. Who can describe your infinite glories by singing hymns? I am praising you, I am chanting your name, I am chanting the hymns, glories to you, but is it sufficient? Who can praise you? You are the source of all knowledge, all intelligence, and you are present, you Divine Mother, in all women. Who can understand you? You are the creator, the preserver, the destroyer. Who can express what you are? So, that is. So, Holy Mother Sharada Devi is telling that mind becomes pure. And how to make mind pure? If you chant God's name, think of God. And one of the process is seeing that divine Goddess, Divine Mother, presence of God, Divine Mother among the women, in all women. The householders will say, how is it possible for us? Yes, whole life you will live a life of brute. No. Sri Ramakrishna said, after having one or two children, live husband, wife like brother and sister. Raise your mind. How long you will remain in the physical level only? You will put your hand in the fire and you will tell, oh my teacher, oh God, save me. Why my hand is burning? Please save me. Why it is not soothing? You take your hand away from that. Enough you have enjoyed. You have to think that in our previous lives we have been brutes and we enjoyed all this through brutal instincts and all this physical, sensual enjoyment. Some kind of thing you have to put in your mind to purify it, to raise it. Something is there, nobody is there. Million rand, rand is in South Africa, $1 million are there. Or nobody is there. Should I take? Nobody is there. It is my mind, my intelligence. If it is pure, I will never ever touch that. But if it is impure, oh, nobody is here, so I put it in my pocket. If nobody is there, I can misbehave with a lady. Nobody is there too. So if nobody is there, I can steal. If nobody is there, I can do something. That will not do. If we are to really experience that spirit, that divine, we have to raise ourselves to that divine state. So, Holy Mother was telling that purify your mind by taking the name of God, repeat the name of God. Whatever God you believe in, pray with sincere heart yearning. Then your mind will be purified and there will be mind attains knowledge and awakening. You will understand what I am telling you will not understand now. You will be thinking these are all imaginary things. But when really your mind will be purified, there will be no doubt. Vidyate hridaya granthis, chindante sarvam samsaya. Your knots, all the knots binding us to the body level only, worldly level only, material level only. Never ever we can think that divine is there. I am not this body. Body I have got maximum 100 years, it will go, but behind this body I am that. I am that. I am that Atman. I am that Atman. I am that spirit, soul. I am that one principle, one with the ultimate reality. How many people can think of? And all the scripture is telling, as long as you remain in the physical level, you have to, hand is burning. When you will think your spirit, in the Gita, Sri Krishna was telling Arjuna, Nainang Sindanti Shastrani, Nainang Dahati Pavaka, Na Choinang Kledang Tapu, Na Shoshayati Marad. No fire can burn you. No air can dry you up. No water can make you wet. No sword can pierce you, cut you into pieces. It can cut the body, but you are not the body. That point we have to understand. There is no compromise here. In the spiritual experience, I will see something material, physical, and I will say, I have had a spiritual vision. It doesn't make any sense. It is hypocrisy. And there is no place of hypocrisy in the spiritual life. So, if we can make our heart pure, that is why Jesus said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. You take God's name and keep your mind impure, full of lust and greed and anger and ill feeling and evil tendencies and jealousy and hatred, and God will be sitting in your heart, although God is there, but you will never be able to understand that, realize that, enjoy that bliss. If you want to really enjoy the bliss of that divinity within and without in everyone, then you have to purify your mind, your heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So Holy Mother also is telling, make your mind pure, heart. When heart and mind is pure, then knowledge will dawn in that pure heart. Awakening will take place. The mind is everything. It is in the mind alone that one feels pure and impure. A man, first of all, makes his own mind guilty, and then alone he sees another man's guilt. We think in the mind, I am happy, I am happy. We think, no, I am burning. There are billionaires cannot sleep without sleeping pill at night. With so many helps, devices, cannot sleep. But paupers on the street, homeless people, snoring. They are thinking, I am fine because I have had some food. One cover is there, all right, I am fine. But millionaires, billionaires, having everything, but not happy. Mind is still, desire is there. No, some kind of tension, some kind of desire, some kind of feeling in the mind. But when the mind will be purified and will be thinking of the Spirit, the Atman, the God, the ultimate reality, the highest one, the divinity, then I will feel the yes, divine. All anxiety will go. Chiddante hridaya granthi vidyante sarva chindante sarva samsaya vidyate. All the bondage will be untied, cut asunder. And all the doubt will go away, whether God is or not, God with wings or not, God with this form or that form, or formless. All these immature, childish questions will vanish from the minds of those who have already realized that, when the divinity will be awakened. So, mind is everything. We are bound in mind and we are free also in mind. If I think I am Atman, now itself, Holy Mother Sharada Devi is telling, Nirbhasana hole ekhoni hoy. If you can become any thought, any desire free from that, now itself you are free, my child. God is sitting somewhere, I will go and pray and come, and no. God is all pervading, everywhere present, here, there. There is no place, no space there where God is not. We are trying to find God in the image, in the photograph, that place of pilgrimage, that church, that temple. These are for the beginners. It gives us some kind of support, hope. So many people are going, it changes our mind. Gradually our materialistic attitude becomes a little spiritualized and we feel hope. Oh, so many people are coming and having their joy. Yes, it is not that God is not there in the photograph, but God is only in the photograph, only in the image. That is a foolish understanding for the beginners, childish understanding of religion and God. So, another one is there. Always try to do the Lord's work and at the same time try to practice japo, means repetition of the God's name, and meditation. If you do such work, your mind will not be obsessed with evil thoughts. If you sit alone idly, all sorts of thoughts, bad thoughts mostly, may come and disturb your mind. That is why Swami Vivekananda did this karma yoga. Sri Krishna said karma yoga. Bhagavan Buddha said God is or God not is, leave all those things. Do good karmas, good effect will come. Cause and effect. Come to me. You see, I am Buddha, I am illumined. I don't bother for any God, with form or without form, with horn or without horn, with wings or not wings. I am not bothering. What the name of the God? You see, I am Buddha, I am illumined. How? I am always thinking of others, not thinking of me. I do not have any desire. I am not bound by any actions and its results, fruits. Always do good. Bahujano hitaya, bahujano sukhaya. Live the life. My dear children, he was telling his Ananda, his main chief disciple, je, bahujano hitaya, bahujano sukhaya. Live the life for the good of many, for the welfare of the many, for each and every one. Don't ask for any return. Give, give. Thake jodi hridaya sambol. If you have something in your heart, give. Sri Ramakrishna taught Sharada Devi, I will come, that when I will be no more, don't ask, don't put your hand like this. Hand like this means I want something from you. Always put your hand like this, means give whatever you have. And what a joy of giving. There is a movement. Give something and enjoy the joy of giving. Swami Vivekananda said, Pararthe atatuku, if you do something unselfishly for others, what kind of joy and strength you will feel. It will be lion strength in your heart. If you do something for others without any selfish motive. These are the Gospels. These are the things we have to practice, all these things in our lives. Then only all our this bondage, all our ties which are tied with, all the ropes will be cut asunder, we will be free. We will also be one day Buddha, one day Jesus, Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, those who enjoyed Buddha, the joy of enlightenment, joy of freedom, joy of liberty. They don't bother for anything. So, Holy Mothers, this small, almost unlettered lady, but Sri Ramakrishna through the puja established her at, unlettered means outwardly, from our point of view, people will become men or women of knowledge if they read too much. Sri Ramakrishna said, read Gita, not even whole Gita is necessary. Gita. How many times you need? You take one idea. Swami Vivekananda said, how many times you will read? Hundreds and thousands, millions of books are there. Take one idea, make it your own. Live that life, live for that ideal. Day and night think of that and have illumination. It is not that always getting mind distracted from one to another. So, always try to do Lord's work and at the same time try to practice japa meditation, and if you do such work, gradually it will be purified and it will not be obsessed with evil thoughts, and it will, if you don't do that, idle thoughts will come and will disturb your mind. If you do good action, that will counteract your past evil activities. Past scenes can be counteracted by meditation, japa and spiritual thought, thinking something higher, sublime. If in a container, in a glass, some dirty water is there, some darts are there, if you pour all pure water, automatically will overflow, and also whatever bad things and samskaras, inner tendencies we have already gathered during our previous lives. How many millions times we have been born earlier, we do not know. And in this life also, whatever bad things, bad thoughts we have already practiced and did and thought. We have every thought is leaving one mark, impression in our mind. Psychology will tell that. So our rishis and munis thousands of years back, they have said all these things, what modern psychology are trying to find out. So what I am telling, what Sharada Devi Ma is telling, if you do good action, it will counteract your past bad karmas, bad things. You will be a changed man, a transformed man. We don't convert anyone. We want people to be transformed. It is already there. Only you know and be free from all kinds of bondage. It is not that God will come from somewhere and then we are already, God is sitting there in our heart, we do not know. We are already Atman, one with that ultimate reality, but because we do not know, we cannot enjoy the joy of that freedom. My child, if my child gets covered with mud or dust, is it not my duty to cleanse him and take him on my lap? Holy Mother Sharada Devi is telling, the Sri Ramakrishna made her understand, made her the mother of the whole world. That is why he said, Sri Ramakrishna has left me behind to manifest the motherhood of God to the world. And Holy Mother lastly is telling, and I close there, Mother's teachings, a few. I tell you one thing, if you want peace of mind, do not find fault with others, rather see your own faults. Learn to make the whole world your own. No one is a stranger. My child, the whole world is your own. We are not established in that condition, that state level, sublime level, but my child, make the whole world your own. The more, the merrier. Today I have made 5 friends. Tomorrow I will make another more 5 friends. And the number of my enemies will be less, number of my friends will be more, number of amount of my unhappiness and tension and ill feeling will be less. Gradually one day I will find that, oh God, I don't have any enmity with anyone. I can love equally anybody and everybody. And instead of seeing bad and faults and evil in others, because there is no evil in me, I don't see evil in others also. That will come. Swami Turiyananda, one of the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna, who also stayed 2 years here in San Francisco in Shanti Ashram, he said, and I quote, today's imagination is tomorrow's realization. What is imagination today to most of us? For we do not see what is the truth, we have not experienced. But today it is imagination, but tomorrow it is realization. You will realize tomorrow. You do it. In the beginning everything appears to be so crude and so difficult, but gradually we find no, it is not that difficult. We can also do it. Swimming, if you don't know, you will be dying. But you practice, oh God, you can cross the ocean. So many examples are there. Practice maketh a man perfect. Abhyasana tu kaunteo vairagyena cha grihate. Practice, my dear Arjun, Sri Krishna is telling again and again. It is not impossible, difficult, but it is not impossible. So we have to do that. And now I come to that. This particular night, there is a wonderful description there. Sri Ramakrishna, how he did. His Guru said, when one remains can sleep with his wife and does not feel any kind of lust and base desire, impure thoughts in his mind, then he is established in that Brahmogyan, feeling Atman. Wife is not a body, female body that a male will enjoy. It is not that. Mind will be raised to that level that he will not feel anything other than the presence of the Divine Mother. So, Sri Ramakrishna, when Sharada Devi at the age of 18 came to see Sri Ramakrishna in Dakshineshwar, and Sri Ramakrishna kept her in his room, and nearly after 10 months he did this Shoroshi Puja, worshipping the Divine Mother, whom he started doing worshipping in the beginning of his spiritual life as Mother Kali. Now, same Mother Kali was worshipped as Shoroshi in the form of Sharada Devi, his own wife, on that very auspicious night of Phaloharini Kali Puja. Kali Puja, through which Mother Kali takes away all the good and bad fruits of our actions and make us free. That is the and Shoroshi, the form, is the third form of the Divine Mother. Kali, Tara, Shoroshi, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Bagala, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Matangi, Kamala. 10 great forms are, divine forms are there. It is called Dasha Mahavidya, 10 great form of knowledge of the Divine Mother. Third one is Shoroshi, as I described, exquisitely beautiful. So, when Sharada Devi, his wife, came, having the information that Sri Ramakrishna is always mad, thinking of this, she was thinking, husband is there in Calcutta, Dakshineshwar, and perhaps mentally he is not okay. As a wife, it is my duty to go and serve him, and let me see it through my own eyes, that whether really that man, he was so nice when he came 4 years back. At that time Sharada was 14 years old. Sri Ramakrishna used to teach her everything, that how to do all these things in the father-in-law's house, husband's house, father-in-law, mother-in-law will be there. So, how to treat them, how to work, all these things. And Sri Ramakrishna again went back. They did not have any physical relation, although he was his married wife. So, when now at the age of 18, Sharada came to Dakshineshwar to see her husband, whether anything is wrong in his psychic condition, then I should help and serve him. Sri Ramakrishna kept her in his room and tested. He said, "Why you have come, my dear? I have not called you. Do you want me to drag me to the householder's life, physical relationship? Why you have come here? I have not asked you to come." And by this time he has taken sannyas also, bhav of sannyas from Totapuri. So Sharada Devi immediately answered, "Certainly, Lord." Sharada replied without a moment's hesitation, "Why should I drag you into the world? I have come here to help you realize your spiritual ideal." See the prompt, smart wife. I have not thought of anything physical. That I am 18 and you are now quite in middle aged. I have not come for any kind of physical enjoyment. I have come to help you in your spiritual life, not in your physical enjoyment. Sri Ramakrishna understood, okay, God saved me. Then one day, Holy Mother also asked question, this, how do you regard me? Then Sri Ramakrishna's answer was classic. He replied, pointing to his own self, saying, "The mother who is worshipped in the temple, Kali temple, and the mother who gave birth, his own biological mother, Chandramani Devi, pointing to his body, who has given birth to this body, is now living in the Nahabat, in Dakshineshwar, in another room, Nahabat, concert room. The same mother is now stroking my feet." Sharada Devi was stroking the feet of Sri Ramakrishna and asking, how do you think of me? How do you regard me? And Sri Ramakrishna is telling, the same Divine Mother Kali whom I worship in the temple, same Divine Mother Kali who in the form of my biological mother Chandramani Devi gave birth to this body, is now the same Divine Mother, Anandamoyi, Sakkhat Anandamoyir Murti Rupe tomake ami dekhte pai. I find you that blissful Divine Mother, always, never ever any other thought comes that you are my wife, I am husband. No such ideas come, no such thought comes in my mind. I see you as my mother, as my Divine Mother. There is no differentiation in that. So really, truly, I always regard you as the embodiment of the blissful Mother of the universe. You are stroking my feet, but I know you are not a human body, my wife. You are the embodiment of that blissful Divine Mother. So that was the, now Sri Ramakrishna understood that my Guru said that whether I am established completely in that sadhana or not, now I can test. So he tested that, nothing came in his mind, and one night he was asking himself, "O my mind, this is the body of a woman, men look on it as an object of great enjoyment and they always lust after it. But if one possesses this body, one must remain confined within the flesh. One can't realize God. O my mind, let there be no theft, hypocrisy in your inner chamber. Don't be thinking one thing inwardly and pretending another outwardly. Be frank, my mind. Do you want this woman's body or do you want God? If you want the body, here it is in front of you, enjoy it." Discriminating in this way, the Master Sri Ramakrishna was about to touch Sharada Devi's body when his mind suddenly recoiled and lost itself so deeply in samadhi, ecstatic mood, that he did not regain normal consciousness all night. The next morning, after considerable difficulty, he was brought back to the conscious plane when the Lord's name was repeated again and again in his ear. God's name only brought him back to the normal body consciousness. Whole night he could not, his mind was not in the body. It was one with the ultimate reality in samadhi. And so Holy Mother and this Master, all are so pure. Afterwards Sri Ramakrishna said, if she had not been so pure, if she had lost her self-control and made demand on me, who knows? Perhaps my self-control would have given way. Perhaps I would have come down to the physical plane. After I married, I implored the Divine Mother, "O Mother, eradicate lust completely from my wife's mind." While living with her at that time in Dakshineshwar, I realized that the Divine Mother had truly granted my prayers. There was no iota of lust in Sharada Devi's mind and body also. That was Sri Ramakrishna's realization. So, on the Shoroshi Puja night, Sri Ramakrishna started doing puja with the mantra of Divine Mother, this Tripura Sundari, and Sharadananda ji gives a wonderful description. I read and complete 2 minutes. It was the new moon night, an auspicious occasion for the Phaloharini Kali Puja. This special festival is also observed in the Kali temple of the Dakshineshwar. The Master made a special arrangement for privately worshipping the Divine Mother as Shoroshi in his room rather than performing it in the temple. At the right side of the worshipper's seat, a low wooden seat beautifully painted with rice powder pigment was placed for the goddess to sit on during the worship. The sun had set and the new moon night arrived in a veil of deep darkness. Hriday was performing the worship in the Kali temple. Hriday, Master's nephew, he was doing the puja in the Kali temple in the image, and Sri Ramakrishna was doing the puja here in his room. Hriday helped him with the puja articles. After the priest Dinu had finished another priest the evening service, and he also came to help Master prepare for the puja. They did not know who will be worshipped. They know Sri Ramakrishna said, I will do my puja here in the room. So they kept all the arrangement for the puja there. It was 9 o'clock in the evening at night when the preparations for the mystical worship were complete. The Master had sent a message to Sharada, who was staying with Master's mother there in the same compound beforehand to be present during the worship, and now she arrived in the Master's room. The Master sat for worship. The Master finished the preliminaries and sanctified the articles of the worship, following the ritual puja that way. By repeating the mantras, he then beckoned Sharada to sit on the decorated wooden seat. While she was watching the worship, Sharada had already entered a semi-conscious spiritual state, ecstatic mood. So, without fully knowing what she was doing, she moved like one who is spellbound and sat facing north on the right side of the Master, who was seated facing east. According to the scriptural injunctions, he repeatedly sprinkled sanctified water on her from the pitcher installed in front of him. He then uttered mantras and invoked the deity with the following prayer: O Divine Mother, Tripura Sundari, O Eternal Virgin, possessor of all power, please open the gate of perfection, purify her body and mind, and manifest yourself through her for the welfare of all. He then performed the ceremony of Nyasha, and after offering food, he worshipped following the scriptures injunction, worshipped her with 16 items as a veritable manifestation of the Devi, the goddess. After offering food, he took some of it and put it in her mouth. Sharada lost outer consciousness and went into samadhi. While uttering mantras in a semi-conscious state, Sri Ramakrishna also went into samadhi. Thus, the worshipper and the worshipped both became fully united and unified in the Atman, the existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. And after some time, midnight over, all are in samadhi. Then he again prayed. He then bowed down to his wife's feet and surrendered at his feet himself, the results of his sadhana, his rosary, his everything else. And he chanted, O consort of Shiva, the most auspicious of all auspicious beings, O doer of all actions, O refuge of all, O three-eyed goddess, O of golden complexion, O power of Narayana, I salute you again and again. The way we worship the Divine Mother, he also worships in the same way and offered everything, his sadhana, his whatever he did, spiritual practices, everything to Sharada Devi. So, this is a very important event in Sri Ramakrishna and Sharada Devi's life. Through this puja, Sri Ramakrishna established his wife Sharada Devi this in the divine motherhood of the world, and then also proved that Shaktiman and Shakti are of it. This Shakti, this power, the fire and its burning power, it is identical. So Sri Ramakrishna and Sri Ramakrishna's Shakti, Sharada Devi, are one. That also is proved through this. And both are established in that Brahman, no body consciousness, both are divine. And he gave Sharada Devi also that the women also that feeling, that strength, when Sri Ramakrishna will be no more, Sri Ramakrishna will give up his body. After Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, Sharada Devi, 34 long years, she gave the guidance to the whole world, to the seekers of truth. So, he prepared her and made her understand that yes, women also can be established in that oneness with ultimate reality, Brahmogyan, and become the teacher, which was there prevalent in the age of Satya Yuga, golden age, when there were women, Gargis, Maitreys, this Brahmogyanis, knower of the Brahman, seers, women seers. So, and another one is Sharada Devi got this Guru Shakti. When Sri Ramakrishna won't be present, Sri Ramakrishna will give up his body. Who will guide? The Sangha, Ramakrishna order of monks, and also the humanity in absence of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna's embodiment, spiritual embodiment as it were was Sarada Devi, having all the spiritual wealth of Sri Ramakrishna. She was there ready for the devotees to show the path, to bring light and life in their life, joy in their life, in the life of the devotees. So with these words we close here. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. May we all pray that the Divine Mother appeared in this age as Sharada Devi. Bless us all with that enlightenment in this life itself. Om. Peace, peace, peace.
Whatever I may do, whatever I may be, upon the highest mountain or sailing across the sea, as long as I remember, you're always here with me, through every joy and sorrow. Your love is all I need. You've given eyes to see, a voice to sing your name, that these ears delight to hear, like the gentle soothing rain. You brighten all the world with your power and your light, making the sun to rise each morning and the moon to rise at night. I see you in each face, I feel you in my heart. You guide my every footstep as I journey near and far. You fill me up with song and make my feet to dance. I'm really just your instrument that responds to your mere glance. Whatever I may do, wherever I may be, on the highest mountain or sailing across the sea, as long as I remember, you're always here with me, through every joy and sorrow. Your love is all I need. As long as I remember, you're always here with me, through every joy and sorrow. Your love is all I need.
Next Sunday, the spirit birds. On this topic, Swami Vedarupananda will speak. And 16th, the spiritual father by Prabhrajika Brajopranaji. And 23rd, service as worship, practical ways for serving the sacred in others, Swami Harinamananda. And 30th of this month, Vedanta in the age of social media, Swami Medhananda. Classes and other events, Wednesdays 5 p.m, Swami Ramakrishnananda, Apogel to the south by Swami Tapasyananda. Prabhrajika Krishna Pranaji will take this class. And Saturday 5 p.m, Gospel of Ramakrishna. So this is for your information. We can stand there, and if there is any question, we can come back and have some QA.